Okay. Now I cannot ask my questions because there are so many other questions that you that you asked through WhatsApp, which is good, very good. Alhamdulillah. I hope that we can cover everything. Both speakers, probably we can ask you that the questions are long, but your answers it could be comprised and concise. It would be very good. Okay, the first question from a sister. Assalamualaikum. Could you comment on the challenges in order to stay spiritually active nowadays and how to overcome those challenges? Could you comment on the challenges in order to stay spiritually active nowadays and how to overcome those challenges? From the Shaykh Imran.
Now, we have to be motivated before we start doing something. Everything comes with a motivation. And then before you get motivated, you have to mix with the right group of people. If you know, the spiritual journey, you cannot go on by yourself. Sometimes you need a guide, sometimes you cannot find a guide, you need companions. So you have to find the right companions, you have to look at the right people, take them as an example. How can you continue your life following their footsteps? In Islam, they give a lot of importance in companionship, because in Arabic they say that companionship shapes you. Tajanus, which means the more you sit with him, the more you become like him. The more you sit with him, the more you become like him. You sit with knowledgeable people, you become knowledgeable. You sit with doctors, you get more knowledge in medicine. You sit with people who do bad acts, likes to do sins, you tend to get the interest to do those sins as well. So, before embarking into the journey so much by yourself, you cannot do everything by yourself. Lonely. You are not able to, especially at the beginning of the journey to God.
Alright, next question to both of you. Salam brother, the world population now stood at 7.7 billion. Out of this, 68.5 million are currently displaced people. Every 2 seconds, one person is displaced. Sadly, 70 to 80% of these displaced people are Muslims. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful, how can this happen? Why did this happen? And how do we go about in solving this atrocity? Maybe also to get Reverend Eugene's opinion as well. Shaykh first and then Eugene.
Now, why does Muslims have the most displacement? Allahu Alam. Probably there must be some economical reason or political reason. Of course, the easiest how do we want to solve this problem? It's always in Islam, we have the concept of zakat, alms giving. You know, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made it compulsory for people, everyone to give zakat. And in many Muslims, they are compulsory to give zakat, and you have many kinds of zakat there. Also, you have spiritual, you have what they call it, extra donations that you would like to give to others, and so on. But the important part is proper management, I think. I think this question is probably only not for me, but for the leaders of the community who are managing the people's situation as well. If you ask me, I'm not saying things out of boast, but we are helping people elsewhere, especially Muslims. We are building houses for them, we are making mosques for them, we are doing water wells for them. We are trying as much as possible. And indeed, the biggest donor in the world is Turkey. It's a Muslim country, because they have awareness that it is important to take care of fellow Muslims elsewhere. Also, because partially, probably they also have the Ottoman spirit that they have to always take care of their Muslim brothers elsewhere. So they are indeed the biggest donors in the world. So I think it's not only just simple answer, it takes a lot of steps, measures, brainstorming, planning, execution before we can actually solve this very problem.
Just very quickly, I think it's, to be fair, it's not just the Muslims who are the biggest people who are in space. I can also think of Christians who are in space. I can also think of in Colombo, Sri Lanka, for example, is the Tamil Hindus that are also in space. You know, if you remember the civil war in Sri Lanka over more than 20 years, where all the Tamils and the Hindus died. So the question here is not really whether it's Muslim, Christian, Hindus or Buddhists, but the question here is that this is a human problem from human sin. Anywhere you go in the world, there is oppression of human beings. Anywhere you go in the world, you will see displacement of people, irrespective of whatever faith. Anywhere you go, you will see political self-interest. Just now, before the event started, Shaykh Imran and myself, we were discussing human greed, human ambition for politics, power is the seat of all these evils. So we have to recognize that at the end of the day, this displacement comes from us human beings who perhaps have this very selfish, sinful heartedness, and if we are not right before God, this is what we are. So really, how do we counter this, or what can we do about it, is to recover what we have talked about just now, that God has given us a sense of, whichever religion it may be, a sense of justice. We need to have justice. We need to be able to stand up for these people. Secondly, we need to have compassion and mercy. All religion teaches us, whether it's Christians or Muslims, that compassion and mercy is important. And if our life does not have the belief of justice, compassion and mercy, this is what we get people in this place. So we as people who are right before God, let's live in justice, compassion and mercy.
Thank you both for answering the questions below 5 minutes. So we'll keep on continuing it that way. Alright, final questions for Loki. My question for both the speakers. Often I find that in today's society we are very sluggard because of our mundane routine, 9 to 5 job. The food we eat, and whenever we do something we give it only 50% because that's all the energy we have left. The modern day living. How do we increase our energy levels so we can become, or we can do more for humanity, our family, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Final question for me. I think it's related, so I just read it. How important is your thoughts to combat laziness? People say everything takes place in mind first, then actions. People say everything takes place in the mind first, and then actions. If this is the case, how to keep and discipline our thoughts? Okay, both speakers.
Modern day living 9 to 5 jobs, it depends on how you work. I don't have 9 to 5 job, I have 12 to 12 job. 12 a.m. to 12 a.m. non-stop. My work is non-stop. So it really depends on how you plan your day. I think it is quite good and quite healthy that you have 9 to 5 jobs. I don't think you just want to do the same thing over and over again. Even for me, I'm working like, I don't know, 12 or 14 hours a day or more. But it's not only on one particular thing. I'm doing a few things. Okay, so probably it's enough for you to do one kind of job for 8 hours. And you can do other things at other times. You can read your books, you can seek religious knowledge, you can go and you need to have a break for yourself between you and God. And then you need to also have time to eat and so on. And you need time for your family as well. Okay, so it is not how much time you give for your work, but how much effort and seriousness and emphasis and concentration that you give for the stuff that you are doing. That's very important. And then what was the second question? How do you increase your energy level? By increasing your passion for it. If you have a lot of passion for that thing, then you will naturally increase your energy level. You will not put 50% anymore. You will put 110%, you will put 120%, or 200%, and your mind will be like, your mind will think like a crazy man. You can suddenly all great ideas come out of your mind. You need a lot of passion. And how do I have the passion? You need knowledge. Then there it goes down again with knowledge.
Yeah, I want to just firstly address the question of modern lifestyle. Now, of course, it's very easy to say, oh, because we have this modern living, 9 to 5, or people work 9 to 5 now in the office, we work 9 to 10 and all that kind of thing. So we have very mundane, we have no more interest in other things. That's not true, because human beings, as God created us human beings, He has given us motivation. It's inbuilt in us. I'll give you an example. My son, now he's in the secondary school, 15 years old. He doesn't like to study. He says study is very mundane. He says, I come back from school, I don't have any more energy to study because I just don't like to study. So he says he's very tired, no energy now. But yet when he comes back from school, he says he has no energy to study. But when you give him the phone and the computer, and he opens the phone and the computer, suddenly he got all the energy to spend on the phone and computer for 2-3 hours. And you don't stop him, you go to 4-5 hours. And he got energy even to go on the phone and the computer, even though he don't makan. What's the difference? What's the difference? When it comes to studying, very mundane. But when it comes to phone and video games and all that kind of thing, all the energy is there. What's the difference? It's the inbuilt motivation. It is what we are passionate about. It is what we are motivated about. Shaykh does not talk about passion. So passion and of course motivation goes hand in hand. So the real question for us is this: it's not the 9 to 5. It's not a modern lifestyle, but the real question is, what are you really passionate about? What is your life really motivated about? If your life is just motivated about your job, enjoying life, you will be passionate about enjoying life. But if your life is really motivated and passionate about caring for other people, showing mercy to other people, and bringing about justice and righteousness, then that's where you will be passionate, and that's where you will be motivated towards. So really, where are you motivated? Where are you passionate about? And all this is not a question of whether it's mundane or not. It's about where you get the motivation and passion.
Alright, there was one question which Shaykh Imran answered, but the questioner wants also Eugene to answer. So the first question was, could you comment on the challenges in order to stay spiritually active nowadays and how to overcome those challenges?
Now, I'm not sure about the Muslim community, but I will just comment on the Christian community because I come from there. One of the biggest challenges of the Christian today is, apart from this so-called modern lifestyle excuse, is the question of distraction. Christians today are very distracted, not just by the phones and this and that. We are also not just distracted by the jobs, but we are distracted by what we call extra activities. After work, what do you do? Oh, I must chill. I must chill. Another Christian come and tell me, I must relax. And usually, how do you chill and relax? Okay lah, you sembang lah, teh tarik. Sometimes you go and drink, sometimes you go and makan all nice food and all that kind of thing, So, this appears to be the challenge that comes from the modern lifestyle. Now, because these things become so central to your life, it becomes a distraction. And when it becomes a distraction, what do you forget? Who do you forget? You forget God. You begin to think, hey, I got money, I got a good job, and because of my good job, I got the money, I can spend on this, I can spend on that. For the ladies, of course, shopping and all that kind of thing. It becomes a distraction. When that becomes a distraction, you forget about God. And when you forget about God, because you are only focused on this, God will be far, far, far away. Today is here, tomorrow is here, tomorrow another day is here, another day. Eventually, God is out of your mind. And when God is out of your mind, what happens? Spiritual disciplines means nothing to you. Why do you want to talk about praying to God when God is far away from you? Why do you want to talk about studying the Bible when God is far away? Why do you want to talk about contemplation when God is far away from you? Why do you want to talk about service to the world when God is far away from you? You are just focusing on yourself. So really, the truth and the issue here is this. Is our modern lifestyle a distraction away from God? If it is, then your spiritual discipline means nothing to you, because the spiritual discipline will come. But if God is always in your life, and you are always thinking about God, because it is through God that you have life, it is through God that you have opportunity to do this and that, and you are thankful to God, and you are aware that it is God who enables you, and the spiritual disciplines that you talk about will come, because God is near you. So really the question is, how far away from God are you?
Wow, thank you very much. Okay, we are down to our last 10 minutes before the call of Adhan. We still have questions. I hope you can oblige them, because you know they keep on coming in and they're waiting for your answers, right? But keep your answers compact and concise. Thank you. God is merciful. He gave blessings to whoever worked hard, be it Jews, Christians, or Muslims. But why? This is quite sensitive now, but I won't censor questions, but you can censor your answers. So the ball is in your court. But why wealth of Malay Muslim in Malaysia is deteriorating? Is it because they are physically lazy or spiritually lazy? I believe Malay is not physically lazy, but maybe spiritually lazy. Spiritual laziness drives the society backward. How to address this and bridge the division between Malay, Muslims and the rest?
And if you travel, then you tend to see a common attribute within almost all societies. The minorities thrive. The minorities thrive. For example, the Turks in Europe, they have all kind of businesses and this and that. The minorities, because they face certain kind of challenges in the country, so they work harder, and then eventually they thrive. I think in Myanmar, probably 70% of the economy is controlled by Muslims, when Muslims are minorities there. So it's not really probably a thing that it's because Malay, only Malay. I think it's the same. It happens in a lot of places in the world. That's my observation. If Malay are spiritually lazy or physically lazy, I think we all can do more than what we think, and we should try to do more. That's what I can say. I don't see Malay lazy.
Well, I will just make a comment from my observations, and I'll give you two observations. In my place, I used to like to buy pisang goreng pisang from a Masjid, one of my favorite food. And she used to sell it. And you know what she did? She used to book at 9 o'clock and see her. She would set up a stall, and then she'll take about 1.5 hours, and then by 11, 10:30, 11, she'll goreng, and then by about 11:30, 12 o'clock, then that's where the thing, you know. And she would until say about 6, 7 o'clock. Are you going to say that she's lazy? Then from time to time I travel overseas, I go on Grab, and then many of the Grab riders, just stop. And sometimes a lot of these people are what you call Malay Muslim drivers. And I asked them, really, you do this full time? They said, no, I don't do this full time, I do it part time. I said, what do you work? Oh, I work from 9 to 5. After that, after 6 o'clock onwards, after my makan, malam, I bought Grab. So I said, kenapa you bought Grab? Kerana extra income lah, cari makan. Now, are you going to say that they are lazy? Are you going to say they are lazy? Now, the same is true of any, whether it's Chinese, Indian, Christian, Muslim, it doesn't matter. I think the point here is this: if I were to look at the two examples, one Masjid who I buy correct this from, they're not going to say it's lazy. So it's not true to say that Malay Muslims are lazy. There may be some people who are lazy, but that's true of whether it's Chinese, Indian, or whatever. So really, if in this case in Malaysia, in the context of Malaysia, why Malay Muslim is more seemingly or the perception is they are more backwards in other kind of thing, or they are not thriving like many other. That question and that issue is perhaps more complicated than just focusing on spiritual indiscipline. I don't think this is spiritual indiscipline problem. There could be many other reasons. There could be the political reasons, there could be the social reasons, there could be how our economy is structured and all that. What is this valid? But to simply say that Malay Muslims are lazy is stereotyping. To simply say that the reason why they are backward is because of their spiritual discipline is too general a statement. There may be some who is just lazy, but not others. And there may be some who may be spiritually indisciplined. There could be that, but there could not also be some. That there are also some who are not spiritually indisciplined, but they are still more at a disadvantage. There could be other reasons. So the issue, to put it briefly and straight to the point, is not as simple, and we need to look at many other factors as well.
Thank you very much, Eugene and Shaykh Imran. Okay, this one I have to give it to Shaykh Imran to read. He deals with some Quranic ayats, and I am afraid that I might be misinterpreting his question.
Someone asked that verily from the verse of Quran, people have transgressed bounds, and then because they see themselves as self-sufficient. What I can say is that then the question says something like, we just think of ourselves, the most important we go to heaven, and the rest of us, we don't think importance about them, we don't really care. That could result in laziness. Is that how this question sounds like? Kind of. But I can say that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has created us as one ummah, and he said that it is not among the Muslims if he is not caring about other Muslims. And it is also to say that he is not amongst human beings if he is not caring for other human beings. And Islam is not only about taking care of yourselves and make sure that you enter in paradise only by yourself. It is very important that also that you help others. That is why there's a concept of Amr Ma'ruf wa Nahy Anil Munkar, which means to enjoin others towards goodness and to prevent people from badness. It is not right for you to be comfort. It is not right for you to just think of yourself going towards a paradise and leave everyone behind just like that. It is not right. That is not Islamically correct. That is why there's also the concept of fard kifaya, the communal obligation, which means it is important that some people in that community taking care of the welfare of others, regardless in whatever ways. Sometimes it could be spiritual welfare, sometimes it could be wealth welfare, sometimes it could be knowledge welfare. It's very important. It is in Islam. It's communal obligation that we take care of other people's welfare, because that is how we are created as human beings, complementing each other, completing each other. We cannot, there's no such thing as self-sufficient in Islam. And I think it is not only the concept of Islam, even anyone who live, even someone without religion probably could understand this, but religion amplifies and give a lot of attention on not doing things only for yourself. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he is the best essence of example that he did not live for himself. He lived for others. He sacrificed his time, he sacrificed his health, he sacrificed his wealth, and all his life just to make sure to bring people back to God, and that they have good akhlaq, they have good behavior and character.
Alright, alhamdulillah. Last 2 minutes, alright, for both of you. Probably we can end with this. People say, this is a continuation of the previous question, maybe I wasn't clear enough. People say everything takes place in the mind and then our actions. Can you ask again how to discipline your mind to develop good habits? How to keep yourself disciplined so you keep completing your task? Because I find that we do something good for 10 days, but after that we stop and don't know why.
Mindfulness in action now, that's generally true. But human life is never stereotyped. Sometimes we can start something from passion first, and then the mind comes about it. So, like for example, years ago, I remember, one of the things that I do is I play squash, and at one point in time I was playing in the National League. Years ago, I used to play badminton, but I never liked squash. But then after that, what I did was I was introduced to the game, and I never really liked the game. But after some time, the passion developed from the heart because it was good exercise. I played it because it was good exercise. I began to like it. Then only my mind said, hey, I must now take up this game and give up badminton. So it's not true to say mind first and passion, alright? But in life, I think sometimes it's both. Sometimes it can even be passion and mind. Now the question here is that then how do you discipline yourself? Really, it's a matter of, I think Shaykh Imran just now did say something about what we need to do is a journey of progression. No discipline in life, and even sometimes it applies to things like a job or career. You don't start with, I want to do it. I very seldom you say, I want to do it, and then you will be able to do it after 10 days, 20 days, 30 days, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, 20 years. It doesn't happen like that. There are some cases it does happen like that. But sometimes it develops, one day you do this, next day you do this, next day you do this, third day you do this. And as you build on it, the most important thing is whether it's 10 days or 20 days, you begin to build on it. You begin to build your knowledge on it. You begin to build your skills on it. And as you begin to build your skills and your knowledge on it, and you invest your time in doing the thing, then you see the meaning of it. You see that it's fruitful, you see that it's meaningful, and that meaning will in turn motivate you. So the cycle goes on. It goes on and goes on and goes on and goes on. And sometimes it can goes on until such a time that maybe after a few years, maybe sometimes can be 5 years, sometimes can be 10 years, sometimes can be 20 years, you may feel that it's time you have done already what you have done and move on. And then you move on to another passion, there's nothing wrong with that. So I think that's how we do it, like a cycle. You start with knowing something, you start learning about it more. After learning about it more, you invest your time and energy into it, and then you invest your time and energy into it, you see a result. That result will motivate you, the circle goes on, goes on, goes on, goes on. That's one way that I can perhaps share from my own personal experience in my journey, both in religion and activism.
Only one thing I would like to say is for you to continue to do things and not stop along the way, is for you to have continuous khawatir. Khawatir is like whispers of the heart. And to have that, if you always continuously mix with good people, you will have lots of good whispers of the heart. These are secrets of Allah. If you mix a lot with bad people, you will have a lot of bad whispers of the heart. So mix with a lot of good people and take them as an example. You cannot go by the journey by yourself. You cannot do anything by yourself. You have to be with a guide and with a companion. Your way to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Just in time, on the dot. Thank you very much, both speakers, Eugene Yap, Shaykh Imran Angullia. Thank you very much for your sharing, and thank you all for your presence as well. May God bless this gathering, and hope to see you again one day. Assalamu alaikum.